Welcome to Sports Story. Tonight we saw the UEFA Champions League, the last game of the league phase of the Champions League. It was blockbuster. We saw goals. We saw goals all over. No grief for anybody. That's the match that surprised me most was the Real Madrid Benfica. I never saw it coming. Jose Mourinho stepping up against his former team and giving it all. We saw late goals. 4-2, and I was really impressed, man.
Talking about Jose Mourinho, you understand? I am not surprised. I would say I am surprised. Reason being that he has coached Madrid before, and you can't expect less from him coming to. I think they played in Bernabeu, right?
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
You can't expect him. You can't expect him to just back down. Okay, they played at home. You can't expect him to just back down because it's Madrid. He has some of the master class selection concerning some of those big teams. He has played. He has coached Madrid, and he knows how to find his way out. No. Kudos to Mourinho. Honestly, I must commend him. And again, there's another thing that happened last minute. I saw Benfica winning.
Yes.
And then there was this last set piece, and it was a goalkeeper that went and equalized the goal. That scored the fourth goal. So I was like, wow. That means Mourinho actually came to really win the game.
But do you know the effects of that goal? That goal was what put them back into the kickoff, into the playoff, because they were not in the playoff before. It was Olympique Marseille that were on the 24th place, and Benfica, even leading at 3-2, they were 25th place. But after the fourth goal,
he now put them back on the table. You understand? So playoff is now sure for them at this stage. You understand? And seriously, I must give it up for Benfica and again the coach. We don't know what psychic he has psyched them, on this second half, but they really came out well. No, not even came out well. They played from beginning. Yeah. They were giving Madrid a pound of their flesh as well. So they gave Madrid. They took the game to Madrid this time around. They didn't sit back. Unlike the normal Mourinho defensive kind of, no, they were attacking. It wasn't needed. Exactly. Honestly,
another game that came to me as a surprise was Chelsea winning, because during the game we saw Napoli controlling the game. A lot of Chelsea fans were even skeptical. They were scared that what was going to happen today. When Napoli were leading 2-1, and luckily, I remember you saying Chelsea. Chelsea they know how to pull off these surprises.
See, Chelsea, actually, coming to this game, I'm also a fan, but honestly, crossed my heart. I was watching this game with a little tense due to the lineup I saw. The lineup wasn't really convincing at the beginning, but I don't know. Some of these coaches, Chelsea is just lucky to have some of these coaches. Not that they are one spectacular coaches to coach Chelsea, but when they come to Chelsea, they seem to get one or two right. You understand, in terms of coordinating the team. Look at this Rosano. It's not as if he's a high-class, world-class coach, but then he managed to pull up a result here in Napoli. You understand? So it's a kind of I don't know. When I was watching it, I was like, will Chelsea be able to even come out victorious on this game? No, I wasn't sure. I was doubting this game. But then, football is football, and Chelsea is Chelsea. Like we always say, Chelsea is always Chelsea.
Because Rosinho, this is his second Champions League game, and he was playing away to Napoli with an experienced coach in the person of Conte. Antonio Conte, who was his former Chelsea coach, So we have to give it to Rezano. We have to give him his flowers, He did fantastic well.
Needed for this stage. Yeah. Because if Chelsea did not qualify, if Chelsea did not win this game, it would have been out of top eight.
Top eight,
That means you're playing playoff, and you know what? When you're playing a playoff, it's it's
Except
an added workload
on you.
on you. So you know, give it up for him.
Okay.
So I must commend them. I did.
Yeah.
You know, due to some tactical changes he made in that second half that gave them that result. I must say it. You know, it was the change they made in that second half that makes some change, like that turned out the game.
Okay.
Yeah, the score sheet.
Now, 5 Premier League teams among the top 8 in the Champions League. Is that not impressive?
England. They kept saying England football, England football, England football. See, sometimes when I just look at some of these things, I would just say England is the best league. You understand? Forget it. I don't know what angle other people, you know, or other pundits, you know, look at this. But England football is one of the best. It's the toughest.
Yes, it is.
I've seen players, world-class players, coming to England and then they couldn't perform.
At
You
all,
understand? But people kept saying, no, England football is not a strong football. It's not. But it is. It is. It's showing. Look at it now in this stage. 5 England team in the top 8.
Yes.
Do you understand? So we must say,
And even the one that was not part of the top 4, you know, in top 8, is going to play the playoff. That's Newcastle. You understand? So it's been a good one for Premier League teams. You know, let's give it up to them. Thank you so much for coming on the show.